Well, good evening, folks. Welcome back to the farm. Back home finally after what seemed like far too many days on the road. Come home to all kinds of just behavioral problems in the kids and everything. I just, being away from home is just never a good time, right? Everybody misses everybody. Finally home, and not really up to much here this evening. I fed the chickens, I fed the dogs, and just kind of putzing around, just a maintenance day kind of thing. Fed the last of whatever we had for food scraps from Loop. I'm going to pick up some more there tomorrow. But just got thinking today about bus drivers, actually. And I made a video before about bus drivers. The first bus driver we had this year kind of screwed up right off the get-go and forgot to pick the kids up from school one day. So that didn't work out too well. But anyway, she kind of got her act together for the most part. Not entirely. But I ended up getting switched out with another driver eventually. Now, this new driver, she won't hand out her phone number to anybody. So if your kid's sick or whatever, it just becomes like you got to phone the school district or the school bus company or whatever. And then she won't use a map. And she won't use the GPS on the bus, even though there's a mobile application. So all the parents can see where the bus is, but she's got no idea where she's going. So she's been lost 5, 6, 7 times, something crazy like that. And like lost, like miles away. And then having to backtrack across the county. And then she's forgotten to pick people's kids up and then had to turn around. She's turning around in the middle of the highway. Super unsafe, right? And then yelling at the kids and telling them, all kinds of just inappropriate things, right? So in terms of bus drivers, should probably just get run off right down the road, right? And then the school district, of course, or the school bus, first student or whatever it is. Yeah, first student, I think it is. They're about as much help as, they're not any help at all, let's be honest. And they're, we're going to put somebody on the bus and, we'll provide some training. And it's like, you should provide the training before they get on the bus. Like, this is one of those jobs where you just cannot afford to screw it up. You can't have a mistake. Like, maybe missing somebody's driveway is one thing. But then when you whip down past their driveway and then the kids are running up the road trying to catch the bus, and because they're not standing at the end of the driveway when it's 20 below, because why would you want to do that? Then you just leave them. You just drive away and leave them, right? Well, what if mom and dad's, maybe these are older kids or whatever, mom and dad's gone off to work kind of thinking the kids can get themselves on the bus or whatever, and then the bus just leaves them. Then what do? Then your kid's home all day. Well, that's a different situation altogether. So the bus driving thing's not going well, and it just got me thinking about how tolerant as a society we've become to stupid people. Like, are we too forgiving of stupid people? Because I think maybe, and it's not like you got to belittle them or pick on them, but hold people accountable, regardless of their intelligence level, right? To some degree, you got to be held accountable. And if you screw up, you screw up, and it should be equitable and it should be fair. You leave a bunch of kids sitting at the end of the driveway, or you're 40 minutes, I think last week she was 59 minutes late with the bus. So now, not only is she late, all these kids are late, and then the school's like, it's a whole big screw up. One of the parents actually even, they tracked the bus on the GPS. And he went and found the bus, lost down a back road somewhere, waved down the driver, and then had to drive the bus, didn't drive the bus, but drove in front of the bus, and the bus followed them all the way to town just to get to the school, just to get the kids to school. And I think that's a level of stupidity never before seen, but that should be just do not pass go, do not collect $200. Just get off the bus. So it's come to the point now where half the parents on this bus route, they're just no, we're not putting our kid on the bus. We'll be late for work. We would rather be late for work, and we'll drive our kids to school, and we will figure it out with our employers, and we'll be home early, and we'll get the kids picked up from school, rather than put our kids on the bus and have them ride there and drive all the way across the county and who knows where, get lost, be turning around in the middle of the road in the wintertime, of course, too. So, it's never it's good road conditions or anything like that. Eventually what's going to happen, this bus is going to get stuck or stranded, or be backing up into the side of the highway or whatever in the dark and get hit by a semi, and it's just going to be just a terrible, terrible thing. We can all see it coming, and the school district isn't acting on it, and it's really, really ticking me off, because it's one job you just can't afford to screw up, and we're just not allowed to be mean to stupid people. And I don't mean be mean to stupid people, but at the end of the day, you got to hold people accountable. You screw up, you should be accountable for it. Anyways, that's my rant for the day. I'm happy to be home. Wife and kids are here. We're having a great time. It's almost Christmas time. The lights are on. You can't make me laugh because I got too much chocolate on board right now. Wife says, "What do you want for supper?" And I says, "I don't know." She says, "Well, like, what are you thinking?" I'm thinking Pepto-Bismol is what I'm thinking. But anyways, for now, I'll probably go have a cup of tea and half a plate of cheese anyways, just because I can. So hope you're having a fantastic evening. We'll see you tomorrow.